I built a house beside the sea, thought I'd found stability. Then my boat flew to the moon, guess that's normal now. Too soon, loaded in, the chunks were gone. Half the world just wasn't on. Opened up my chest to see every item laughed at me. One more update, one more surprise. Every patch comes wrapped in lies. Cross your fingers, save your game. Nothing ever stays the same. Welcome to Bugrock, where nothing works right. Fall through the floor in the middle of the night. Mine a diamond, then it's suddenly gone. Try to fix it, but the bug lives on. Bugrock, every world's a gamble now. Don't ask when or don't ask how. Every update starts a brand new fight. Welcome to Bugrock tonight. Just disappear. Iron golem stuck in here. Redstone's working, wait, it's not. What was that? I forgot. Mobs are walking through the wall. Gravity just took a fall. Thought I won against the end. Then my game said let's pretend. Every bug report we send, promises around the bend. Maybe next patch will be free, or maybe just bug number 3. Welcome to Bugrock, where nothing works right. Respawn underneath the map. Lost my gear in half a second flat. Chunks reload, but not my luck. Guess I'm permanently stuck. Still I come back every day, 'cause somehow I love to play. Maybe one day we'll all see free. Welcome to Bugrock, where chaos never ends. Every glitch becomes another story for your friends. Build it up, watch it all explode. That's just life on Bugrock Road. Bugrock, somehow I still believe one more patch is all we need. Until then, I'm mine all night. Welcome back to Bugrock. With a PS4 and an Xbox One and 2 cats laying on the lawn. Back in '66, a star was born. On his antique couch, watching a film with his wife, he says, I love these public service fight cows. He's got his stories from 1,000 years ago. All are true, he'll raise your charges up his lawnmower and races on the grass. After he'll make a video without the sass. Then he'll lounge back on his chair and play his Friday the 13th. He'll then start up a new game on Saturday the 14th. Here's for Grandad, that one content creator. Every year he just gets greater. From stories told to games he plays, he's been a legend all his days. He's got his stories from 1,000 years ago. All are true, he'll raise your spirits so high, not low. Grandad is amazing. Grandad is so brave. Grandad does cool dancing and acts quite insane. Grandad knows what to do whenever he's got a choice. Grandad will stand up and Grandad is amazing. Grandad is so brave. Grandad does cool dancing and acts quite insane. Grandad knows what to do whenever he's got a choice. Grandad will stand up and rejoice. I filled the kettle to the line, pressed the switch and gave it time. Found a mug, found a spoon, everything was ready soon. Placed a tea bag in the cup, poured the boiling water up, watched it slowly change its shade. Now the tea has finally been made. One more thing before we stir. How much sugar? One spoon or maybe two. Everybody likes it different, so I leave it up to you. How much sugar? Please just let me know. The kettle's done, the tea is made. Now tell me before it goes cold. Now the milk is standing by, just enough, but don't ask why. Not too much, not too little, somewhere nicely in the middle. Grab a biscuit from the tin. Try to dunk, but don't give in. Leave it there 1 second more, it fell in. 3 sugars? Seriously? It's joke too. How much sugar? The choice is yours today. Strong or sweet, or somewhere in between. There's no wrong way. How much sugar? One last gentle stir. Now raise your mug, take a sip, and say, that's a proper brew. Fancy another? I'll put the kettle on.
There is no game, or is there? You press start, but something's wrong. A voice insists you don't belong. Break the title, crack the screen. Nothing's ever what it seems. Every click tears worlds apart. This is only just the start. Leave behind the place you knew. Another dimension waits for you. One mistake, one command, nothing's going as you planned. Wrong dimension, lost again. Every portal leads to when nothing's real, nothing's true. Every world feels brand new. Wrong dimension, step inside. There's no place left to hide. Victorian clues upon the floor. Mysteries behind each door. Then a kingdom made of green. Just like something from a dream. Swing your sword and save the day. Then the rules all change away. Coins and gems begin to flow. Now you've got to pay to go. Music fades, the credits roll. Surely this is the end. Wait, why's the cursor still moving? Past the code and through the light. Searching through the endless night. Find the one who built this place. Hope reflected on his face. Piece by piece the worlds align. Every ending redefined. One last glitch begins to fade. Every choice that we have made. Wrong dimension, one last ride. Every world now unified. Though the journey reached its end, every story lives again. Wrong dimension, close the game. Nothing ever stays the same. There is no game. There never was. There was a journey.
set, the lights are bright, the Christmas tree is glowing tonight. The oven's on, the feast is near, the greatest dinner of the year. Turkey waiting, steaming hot, roast potatoes in a giant lot, pigs in blankets, stuffing too. There's Brussels sprouts nobody knew. Pass the gravy, pass it round, Christmas magic can be found. Fill your plate, there's plenty more, until we can't fit through the door. Christmas dinner, Christmas feast, eat until you've had the least. Turkey stuffing, pigs in blankets, load your plate until it can't take it. Christmas dinner, Christmas day, pass the gravy right this way. Everything is on the table. Who stole the last of the pork? Someone's taken all the meat, someone's hiding underneath the table with a Yorkshire pod. Honestly, they probably should. Cranberry sauce is everywhere, there's wrapping paper on a chair. Grandad's guarding all the roast, he's somehow eating it the most. Pass the carrots, pass the peas, someone's opened all the cheese. Where's the stuffing, where's the ham? Who has taken it? Christmas dinner, Christmas feast, everyone is now deceased. There's the forically from eating way too much, there's gravy on my Christmas jumper, and I've eaten far too much. Dramatic breakdown.
Shit, do minutes ago orchestra music.
The plates are empty.
The gravy is gone. The potatoes have vanished.
And then, who stole the last of the pork?
Silence. Grandad.
Christmas dinner, Christmas feast, raise your forks and have a feast. Turkey, pork and stuffing too, Christmas wouldn't be the same without you. Christmas dinner, Christmas day, there's no leftovers left to save. One final question before we go. Who stole the last of the pork? Grandad slowly leaves the room. And spin, spin. I looked outside, what did I see? A spinning cabbage staring at me. It wasn't fast, it wasn't slow, it just kept spinning, round it goes. I blinked once, it doubled in size. Now it's blocking all the skies. Neighbors screamed, what should we do? It just spun faster than it knew. Every hour, every day, the cabbage spins, it won't go away. Spinning cabbage, round and round, nobody knows why it was found. Spinning cabbage never stops, even
server drops. Spinning cabbage, feel the leaf, bow before the cabbage cheese. Scientists all began to cry. That's impossible, was their reply. NASA called and asked, you good? The cabbage answered, probably. Now the moon has turned to slaw. Physics broke without a flaw. Every compass points one way towards the cabbage every day. We've tried everything. We paused the video. It's still spinning. Spin, spin, spin! Faster! 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 Spinning cabbage, rule the land. Everybody raise your hands. Spinning cabbage, round we go. Nobody can escape the show. Spinning cabbage, king of green, greatest vegetable ever seen. Spinning cabbage, all rejoice, you don't wee. Have a choice. It's still spinning.
On a minibus ride, never expected to be so high. When we arrived, we were over 1,000 feet up. We saw mountains and mountains and had an on-site forest. And we had so much fun. We did rock climbing and I went up one wall. We did crazy games and pushed my limits. We walked to get ice cream and absinthe. We did team building and got a bit tied up in knots. So high I faced, no acrophobia, discovered limits and new skills together. Had good, bad, and crazy, and so much fun, and I will do it all again. We walked up a mountain and faced old fears. We did archery and hit half the target.
standing all alone beside the supermarket's home. You open wide as I arrived. You knew that I was there. You never asked for anything, no diamond ring, no golden string. You simply slid so gracefully and welcomed me inside. Some people dream of endless skies. I only dream of your sensors. Automatic doors. You open up your heart for me. Every time I walk your way, you never let me down. Automatic door. You're everything I can't ignore. Every shopping trip begins inside your loving frame. Others only see some glass. They simply hurry as they pass. But I can see your destiny, a masterpiece of steel. You open, then you close, like poets read, nobody knows. Each gentle slide brings tears to both my eyes. I forgot my wallet, you still opened. Automatic door. You never judge, you never speak, yet somehow understand. Automatic door. If one day you refuse to slide, I'll know our story has reached the door closing.
I'm Stanley walked into a door that led to a floor that looped to a 4, but somehow less. He pressed a button marked regret and hasn't quite recovered yet. The game crashed twice, but I digress. It's all intentional, I guess. It's all intentional, I guess. Yeah, this was intentional, totally conventional. The broom closet's a metaphor, you just don't get the lore. We meant to break your brain, you're welcome for the pain. And if you're questioning design, well that means it's divine. Left a portal in the sky, the narrator forgot to cry. The lighting's off and the art, it's minimalism for the heart. The file's corrupted, sure, the ending's somewhat obscure, but Stanley's fate was always cursed. The game gets better when it's worse.
At this point, even I don't know what's going on. Did you beat the mod or did the mod beat you?
This was intentional, meta-dimensional. The mod was held together with zip ties and purr. It's wonderfully unstable, untouchably unplayable. And now we fade to black, but Stanley's still right there.
And he never left the office.
We left a portal in the sky, the narrator forgot to cry. The lighting's off and that's the art, it's minimalism from the heart. The file's corrupted, sure, the ending's somewhat obscure, but Stanley's fate was always cursed. The game gets better when it's worse.
At this point, even I don't know what's going on. Did you beat the mod or did the mod beat you?
This was intentional, meta-dimensional. The mod was held together with zip ties and prayer. It's wonderfully unstable, untouchably unplayable. And now we fade to black, but Stanley's still right there.
He never left the office. Yeah, the better. What's going on?
Farmer Joe woke up at dawn, walked out across the field, checked the crops and counted rows, everything looked sealed. Then he heard a little noise coming from the corn. There stood one suspicious chicken, like she'd never done no wrong. She looked left, she looked right, then she grabbed a cob and took flight. She's stealing corn from the farmer, running through the field like a criminal, hecking every cob she sees, ignoring all the please don't signs with ease. She's stealing corn from the farmer, she's got absolutely no remorse. Farmer Joe is shouting, but the chicken's already halfway to the coop. Joe came running down the path. Hey, that's my corn! The chicken stopped and stared at him, then carried on some more. She grabbed another cob, then grabbed another two. Farmer Joe just stood there thinking, what am I supposed to do? She made a dash, she flapped her wings, and dropped 3 kernels on his thing. She's stealing corn from the farmer, she's got a very serious plan. 1 cob underneath her wing, another in her beak. She's got another in her hand, she's stealing corn from the farmer. This chicken's gone completely rogue. Joe is chasing through the field while she disappears behind the barn. Farmer Joe!
Come back here!
Chicken!
Back out!
That's my corn!
Back out!
How did you even get that much?
Back out!
Oh!
She's stealing corn from the farmer!
The greatest corn he ever grew. He built a fence, she found a hole. He blocked them or she dug one through. She got the corn from the farmer, and now she's taking all the rest. Farmer Joe has given up. The chickens clearly won the contest. The field was empty, the barn was quiet. Farmer Joe looked at the ground. 1 single corn kernel remained. The chicken walked past, stopped, looked at it, picked it up. Look, Doc!
Every morning you are here. You sit beside the kettle. You are made of metal. You're a toaster. Sometimes I put bread inside. Sometimes I put 2 slices in. Sometimes I use frozen bread. You're a toast. You make toast. You make toast. You light toast. When you light up, the bread gets warmer. Then it becomes toast. You're a toaster. You're a toaster. You're a toaster. You're a toaster. You make toast. You have a crumb tray underneath. Sometimes I forget to empty. That is my fault. You're a toaster. You have different settings. I usually choose number 3. Number 6 is too much. You're a toaster. Cleaned you once, that was nice. When you light up, the bread goes brown. Sometimes it pops out unexpectedly. You're a toaster. You're a toaster. You're a toaster. You're a toaster. You are definitely a toaster.
Woke up one day, purring away. Try to make a jump, then become a stray. Lost his friends, injured his leg. This cat finds a techno world, now wait a sec. Cat finds B12, meets new robots, gets a quest to find a fembot. She's called Momo, part of the Outsiders, a group of survivors. A cat astray, trying to get back home. The cat and B12 together to lift the dome. A bond so true, it'll break your heart. One thing they'll hate is a brand new start. Through the sewers and village in Midtown, find Clementine who befriended a clown. Blazer's not quite who he seems. Escaped with an Echo Core battery that gleams. Trapped jail, he frees sweet Clem. Finds B12, what a gem. Escapes to the trains, to the control room. Walled City, 99 workers armed with a broom. A few button pushes, a deceased B12. New adventure made just a delve. A cat astray, trying to get back home. The cat and B12 together to lift the dome. A bond so true, it'll break your heart. One thing they'll hate is a brand new start. A cat astray, trying to get back home. The cat and B12 together to lift the dome. A bond so true, it'll break your heart. One thing they'll hate is a brand new start. Cat astray, back home, back home. The cat and B12 together to lift the dome, lift the dome. A bond so true, it'll break your heart. One thing they'll hate is a brand new start. Cat astray is a brand new start.
Isla 7. No discount survived. A cabbage rolled across the floor. It had been there the day before. Round and proud, leaf by leaf, nothing could compete. Then the broccoli stepped in, standing tall with confidence, tree-like crown, looking down. Tension filled the air. A gingerbread man blew his whistle. Let's all keep this nice and civil. Nobody listened, no one knew who would win. Someone called the referee. Fridge broccoli, only one can claim victory. Leaf and stem, green collide. The gingerbread man's just been thrown aside. Carrots watched from far away. Peas had simply fled the scene. Cauliflower couldn't choose whose side to defend. The gingerbread man stepped between, holding up a tiny screen. Then the cabbage hit the broccoli. Both of them hit him. He flew into the onions. Briggs, stop fighting. I'm okay. Build up. Leaves are flying, broccoli spinning. Someone dropped a turnip. The gingerbread man's back again. Never mind. Rolling through the history, leaf and stem. Stand your ground, the gingerbread man's off the ground. Neither one can clearly see. Round and
I just wanted to referee.
Grandad came home with a box today, put it on the table and pushed the tea away. He said, I'll build a little something, it shouldn't take too long. 20 minutes later, he's still trying to find the piece. He's surrounded by a sea of bricks, and his concentration's increased. He's got the instructions upside down. He's missing brick number 3, but somehow in his head right now, it's exactly where it needs to be. Portman's building something, I don't know what it is. He's got Lego on the carpet and Lego in his biscuits. Grandad's building something, he's been at it all day long. He says, I'm nearly finished, he's been saying that since dawn. There's a little man without a head, a car without a wheel, a door that doesn't fit the house, but Grandad says it's real. He builds a tower, takes it down, then builds it up again. He says the new one's better, I can't see the difference. Grandad, he's got bricks inside his pockets. He's got bricks beneath his chair. He says, don't move that cushion. There's a Lego piece in there. Grandad's building something, I don't know what it is. He's got Lego on the table and Lego on his biscuits. Grandad's building something, he's finally got the plan. He takes a step back proudly, it's a chicken.
A chicken? Yes, that's a castle. It's a chicken. Why's it got a drawbridge? It's a very good chicken.
Grandad's building something, and now I think I see. He's made a giant Lego world for everyone to see. Grandad's building something, he's happy as can be. He doesn't need a reason, he just likes Lego bricks. Grandad looks around the room, Lego everywhere. He picks up one tiny brick, looks at it. I could probably build a boat with this. I could probably build a boat with this. I know you didn't expect this, and you'll probably miss this. But trust when I say you earned this. Good job, you found my secret. This is your reward today. I hope you like this, because I know I do. Stepped out your office, then climbed on a desk, stepped through a window, and dropped on down. Good job, you found my secret. This is your reward today. I hope you like this, because I know I do. Good job, you found my secret. This is your reward today.
because I know I do. Good job, you found my secret. This is your reward today. I hope you like this, because I know I do. Good job, you found my secret. This is your reward today. I hope you like this, because I know I do. Good job, you found my secret. This is your reward today. I hope you like this, because I know I do. Down beneath the warehouse, where the shadows hide, a broken path is waiting on the other side. Something cracks, something falls, something wasn't planned, and suddenly there's somewhere new to stand. The way you came is not the way you go. There's something here that you were never meant to know. No more cold feet, we're finding another way. No more cold feet, but one ain't mending it late before it's far below. But we don't have to fall. There's always another doorway when you think you've seen it all. The fence comes down and opens up the view, a little piece of freedom that wasn't meant for you. Take a careful step and keep your footing right. The rules have changed beneath you overnight. You thought the story had already reached its end, but somehow you found a road it didn't intend. No more cold feet, we're finding another way. No more cold feet, we're not ending here
17, while the fratricide. Chamber 18, it's you I despise. Chamber 19, got missed calls from you and don't care. When I find you, prepare for a scare. I'm test subject 2, 3, 4, sneaker, then 427. Or was I 140, 89 back in 2011? Don't worry, I'll beat you every time. So don't play tennis with time. Test subject 2, 3, 4, sneaker, then 427. Or was I 140, 89 back in 2011? Don't worry, I'll beat you every time. So don't play tennis with time.
Packed my gear at the break of dawn. Left my village, now it's gone. Every mountain fades away. One more block, another day. Compass pointing to the east. Every million fuels the beast. No one knows what's waiting there. Just empty chunks and broken air. The numbers climb, the silence grows. Beyond the places nobody knows. Every step feels more unreal. Is this world still made of steel? I'm chasing the striped lands, far beyond the maps we know. Millions of blocks behind me. Still I got so far to go. The world begins to fracture like it's tearing at the seams. I'll never stop believing in impossible dreams. Something feels wrong. The ground forgets where I belong. One wrong step, I start to fall through the void beneath it all. Chunks are shaking, skies are strange. Everything begins to change. Every heartbeat tells me now, turn around, but I know 16 million drawing near. Every step replaces fear, an invisible wall awaits, standing at the edge of fate. I'm chasing the striped lands. The world begins to bend, searching for the boundaries where the numbers finally end. The horizon keeps on calling. The reality is one thing. I spread my wings and fly beyond to see what's never been. 16, 7, 7, 7, 2 and 6. The journey stops, or so it seems. No walking past this endless line unless the elytra lets me fly higher, further through the sky, past the place where worlds should die. Now I'm in the slime stains. Nothing looks the way it should. Floating through a broken world where the game forgets its code. 33 million blocks away, we're only dreamers dare to stand. I reached the edge of bedrock and found another land.
oven's on, the table's set. The smell is something I won't forget. Potatoes roasting golden brown, Yorkshire puddings all around, carrots waiting, peas are green, the finest dinner you've ever seen. Grab your plate, the time has come, Sunday roast for everyone. Pass the gravy, pass it round, there's not a dry potato to be found. One more Yorkshire, one more roast, this is what we love the most. Sunday dinner roast, pile it up and eat the most. Roast potatoes, gravy too, Yorkshire puddings made for you. Sunday dinner roast, this is what we need the most. Sit around and dig right in, let the Sunday roast begin. Someone's taken the biggest spud. Who did that? It must have been the dud. No, wait, that's mine. Give it back. There's gravy running down the stack. A little bit of chicken here, a mountain of vegetables over there. And if there's room upon my plate, I'll have another Yorkshire. Wait! Who took the last roast potato? Who took the gravy? Who ate the Yorkshire pudding? Oh, Grandad did her. Sunday dinner roast, raise your forks and make a toast. Roast potatoes, gravy too, there's absolutely nothing else to do. Sunday dinner roast, British cuisine at its utmost. When Sunday comes, we know the score. One more roast.
You wandered down the hall of curiosity, hoping to find your liberty. You pushed a button and walked into a desk and fell down to the ground. You wanted some hope and liberty, but got betrayed by gravity. Nice try, you walked into a tent and didn't care. You asked for this, you wanted freedom, you wanted more. All you got was eternity and perpetuity. You got was eternity and perpetuity. Don't hit escape and press quit. You'll make all the fun leave. Embrace your new destiny. Embrace your new life. At this point, just dance around. No point standing there. Nice try. You walked into a desk. Newton didn't care. You asked for this. You wanted freedom. You wanted more. All you got was eternity and perpetuity. All you got was eternity and perpetuity. Nice try. You walked into a desk. Newton didn't care. You asked for this. You wanted freedom. You wanted more. All you got was eternity and perpetuity.
I woke up to sunshine, the sky was looking clear. I grabbed my coat and went outside, then rain appeared. The pavement started glistening, the clouds began to grow. I checked the weather app again, it was sunny 5 minutes ago. Then came the wind, then came the rain, then came the sun, then rain again. Oh, Britain's awful weather, it can't make up its mind. It's raining in the morning, then somehow snowing by 5. The forecast says it's sunny, the sky says absolutely no. I brought an umbrella yesterday, so naturally I left it home. The temperature was 20, then suddenly it's 3. I watched a bloke walk past me wearing shorts and a fleece. A puddle filled the pavement, the wind attacked my coat. My umbrella turned inside out and somehow still it broke. Then came the hail, then came the sun, then came a clong, and now we're done. Oh, Britain's awful weather, it changes every hour. You leave the house in sunshine, you come back in a shower. The forecast says light drizzle, the sky says here we go. I planned a lovely afternoon, it was sunny 5 minutes ago. What's the weather doing? Rain. How much? Yes. Should I bring an umbrella? Probably. Is it raining? No. Now it is. Oh, Britain's awful weather, we'll never understand. 1 minute we're in sunshine, the next we're in the rain. We'll complain about the weather, then complain when it's too hot, then complain when it's too cold, because that's what Britain does. Oh, Britain's awful world. Actually, no.
I wasn't looking for the spotlight, I was looking for a clue. Another hidden room, another different point of view. One more broken texture, one more secret left behind. Every answer that I found only made me question why. So I'll keep walking even if I don't know where it goes, 'cause every ending hides another road. I'm gonna keep exploring, keep opening doors, keep chasing every mystery I've never seen before. If there's another pathway, I'll find it somehow. This isn't face in every mystery I've never seen before. One more upload, one more dream. Nothing's ever quite the way it seems. Maybe nobody notices the hours that it took. Maybe all they'll ever see is one thumbnail, one click. But behind